He's a recent graduate, filled with ambition but overwhelmed by doubt. He's standing at the threshold of his career, but with so many paths in front of him, he's frozen, unsure which direction to take. Does this sound familiar? George is like many of us, ready to build a life of success, but struggling to lay the foundation. Every brick he tries to place feels shaky. Will he choose the right path? Will his efforts be enough? The question George is really asking himself is this: where do I even begin? Today, for our Mindful Monday with YMP, we are going to find ways to encourage George to rise above his circumstances. You see, George's challenge isn't unique. We all face moments when the weight of the future feels too heavy. But the key to success is in how you begin. The Bible tells us in Matthew 7:24-25, "Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock." George needs to lay a solid foundation, one built on timeless principles. Just like the wise man who built on the rock, so how does George do this? First, he must get clear on his purpose. Not just any purpose, but a purpose that will stand the test of time. In your career, business, or personal life, the foundation you lay will determine the heights you can reach. Second, George must recognize that every step he takes now is a brick in the foundation of his future. Each lesson learned, each skill developed, each connection made, these are the bricks. The mortar that binds them, it's discipline, persistence, and faith. As Romans 5:3-4 says, "We also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope." George is learning that true success isn't built in a day, but rather brick by brick, action by action. With a solid foundation, no storm, no setback, no failure can tear down what he's building. Just like George, we all face moments of uncertainty, but remember, the foundation you lay today will determine the strength of your future. As you take each step forward, know that your efforts are not in vain. You're building something strong, something lasting, and if John can do it, so can you. We highly recommend Craft Your Path to Success to anyone like George who is looking to lay the groundwork for a better future. With the right tools and the right mindset, you too can build a life that can stand as solid ground.